Hello everybody and welcome to a Beatlemas Christmas. I'm going to show you some of the wonderful gifts I've had over the festive season, which are all Beatles related. There's some records and there's some books and all sorts, so I will try and make this as quick as I can. I hope you're all doing well out there and you're not too drunk and things like that and you haven't ate too much turkey. The first one thing that I got was this lovely little picture of the Beatles, and it's actually made out of beans, I think, by the looks of it. Beads or beans. If you ever go to Liverpool, there's a shop in the Albert Dock that's got something like this made out of jelly beans in their window. This was off my daughter-in-law and my son-in-law. Absolutely wonderful thing to have. And I've never actually seen anything like that before, so that's the first one. Nice, isn't it? Then I've got this. This is what Sue got me. When I go to work, when I'm at work, we have to wear a shirt and tie. I know it's daft because I'm only bus driver, but you have to wear a shirt and tie. And because the tie's a bit not that good yet, it's nice to wear a tie pin with them. Now I did have one that said the Beatles on it, and I lost it. So Sue has gone out, and she's actually had me one made that actually says. You can see what that says. Beatle Dave. Isn't that great? A Beatle Dave tie pin. Thought that was absolutely lovely. Then I've got some books. There's this one, the Beatles, Beatlemania for fans by the Beatlemania for the fans of the Fab Four. Never seen this one before. I think it's like a day by. It's got some brilliant photos in it. I haven't had time to read any of these, so I'll be doing a lot of reading by the looks of it. That's that one. The Beatles. Never seen that book before, so I don't really know where Sue got that one from. Just look, put that there, can't I? Then I've got this one. This is the Lost Beatles interviews. I think this is by, bear with 1 sec, just have to put my granddad glasses on. Jeffrey and Brenda Cadiffy or somebody. I think this is basically just lots of interviews from over the years. Final Beatles press release, 10th of April 1970. Again, I haven't had time to read any of these yet, so. But in the middle, there is actually some nice photos. Aunt Mimi, early photo of the boys there with Pete Best still there. Pete Best's the one there, look. Some more early photos of the Beatles. I think that's been doctored, hasn't it? I don't think the Beatles ever had haircuts like that. I think that was for American bootleg, wasn't it, or something? John, 1970. More photos there. Yeah, so, you know, I think that's going to be a really, really interesting one. And I think it does go in like chronological order. So I think like the first ones are from like early days in the career. Where Giants Walk the Gospel according to John, Paul, George and Ringo. That's chapter 1. It does actually look very. And the first interview in that's from 1963. So yeah, that looks like it's going to be a really interesting read, to be honest. Then I've got this one. I've never seen this one either. John Lennon songs. The story behind every John Lennon song from 1970 to 1980. And this is by Paul D. Neuer. So, idealist, joker, showman, activist, poet, and musician, John Lennon and his songs influenced a generation. This is the only book which explores the stories and thinking behind every song he wrote after leaving the Beatles. From the idealism and inner doubt of Imagine to the love songs on Double Fantasy, illustrated throughout this. This is essential reading for everyone who has been moved by the lyrics of one of the legendary icons of pop music. Again, some really nice photos in here. It's another one I'm going to be looking forward to reading there. John and Cynthia there, look. Pictures of Badfinger, pictures of Elvis Presley in here. That was actually the last UK concert John ever did in December of 1969. Plastic Ono supergroup, wasn't it? I think it was something to do with UNICEF, wasn't it? Yeah, so it does actually tell the story about You Are Here, Meat City, so basically everything up to what's on Double Fantasy by the looks of it. You also get a chronological thing at the back. So that looks a nice, interesting read. Then I got a calendar, 2024 Beatles calendar. But I didn't just get one. I got two, but they are different. They've got different pictures and stuff on them. So I don't think these are actually official calendar. That one's from Dr. Bernardo's, which is like a charity organisation. So that's them two. And then I got a couple of LPs, folks. First one is I've never actually heard of this. It's Bangladesh, but it's by a band called The Tribe. We've done like some of the songs that was actually at the concert for Bangladesh. So you get on here, you get Bangladesh, Blown in the Wind, It Don't Come Easy, A Hard Rain's Gonna Fall, and Mr. Tambourine Man, signed to his Meditation Raga. Here Comes the Sun, Running Free, Something, and My Sweet Lord. So that is the track listing. It's there. And this is a US pressing on Pickwick, I believe. It did have some sort of warning on there, but it's faded in time. Pickwick 33, Bangladesh, The Tribe, printed in USA. It says right at the bottom there. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. So I don't know what this sounds like. Again, I haven't really had time to play anything yet, so. But nice heavyweight sort of like cover to that. So there's that one. Then there's this one, The Beatles First. Now this is a French double pressed LP of the recordings that the Beatles made with Tony Sheridan in Germany in 1961. That opens out to the gatefold like that. So obviously those photos are nothing to do with the period when this music was recorded. It's a bit of a strange one, this, because although it's over two sides, there's not actually that many actual Beatles songs on it. You've got Ain't She Sweet, Cry for Shadow, Will You Still Love Me Tomorrow. That's just Tony Sheridan though. You've got My Baby. That's Tony Sheridan. You've got If You Love Me Baby. That's the Beatles with Tony Sheridan. So it does say like the Beatles with Tony Sheridan, things like that. But then you've also got stuff like Skinny Minnie. That's Tony Sheridan. You've got Let's Dance, Tony Sheridan and the Beat Brothers. Now the Beat Brothers was basically anybody who was backing him at the time, from what I can make out. You've got My Bonnie, the Beatles with Tony Sheridan vocal. You Better Move On, that's Tony Sheridan. You've got I Got a Woman, Tony Sheridan. Just a Little Bit, that's Tony Sheridan. Kansas City, Tony Sheridan. It doesn't say Tony Sheridan and the Beatles or the Beatles, that's Tony Sheridan. Save the Last Dance for Me, Tony Sheridan. Unchained Melody, Tony Sheridan. And Get on the Right Track, Baby, Tony Sheridan. Sweet Georgie Brown, that's the Beatles with Tony Sheridan on vocals. The Saints, or When the Saints Come Marching In, that's the Beatles with Tony Sheridan on vocal. Ruby Baby, that's Tony Sheridan and Beat Brothers. Why, that's the Beatles with Tony Sheridan. Nobody's Child is the Beatles with Tony Sheridan. And then you got Ya Ya, Tony Sheridan and the Beat Brothers. So like I say, it is a bit of a strange album. And although I haven't actually got this album, I've got most of the songs that are on it. This was originally, like I say, recorded in Germany, and it has been released on various labels over the time. This is actually on Polydor, who actually did do the original recordings. So I do know if this is as good as the other ones I've got. The sound quality on that should be okay. A bit of a misleading thing saying the Beatles first. It should have just said Tony Sheridan featuring the Beatles. I think would have been a more realistic title for this album. Lovely cover though, isn't it? It's fantastic. I've never seen this one before, to be honest. Never seen it. It is actually in really, really nice condition though. Yeah, so it's on Polydor. So it was recorded in Germany, but this is a French pressing, double LP. And then finally I got this one, the Beatles Love Songs, not to be confused with the Parlophone album of the same name. This is like a sister album to one I got in the year, where it's a blue, the same picture but they've got blue bubble gum. That was various sort of like radio shows and different sort of like mixes of some of the songs. So on this you've got Love Me Do, that is the 7-inch A-side single from 1962. You've got To Know If It Is To Love Her, that is from the Decca demos on January the 1st, 1962. You've got You Really Got a Hold on Me, which is Pop Go the Beatles, August the 13th, 1963. Then you've got All My Lovin', Saturday Club, February the 15th, 1964. Take Good Care of My Baby, again, Decca demo, January the 1st, 1962. From Me to You, Saturday Club, June the 19th, 1963. From Us to You, August the 3rd, 1964. Side 2, you've got Yesterday, from the Ed Sullivan Show, September the 12th, 1965. You've got Crying, Waiting and Hoping, again from the Decca demo sessions from the 1st of January 1962. Till There Was You, Decca demo session, January the 1st, 1962. Sure to Fall, Saturday Club, April the 4th, 1964. Things We Said Today, great song. From Us to You, August the 3rd, 1964. Thank You Girl, Side by Side, May the 13th, 1963. And then P.S. I Love You, 7-inch single B-side. That is all the track listing. I don't know if you can see that. And this is a limited edition of 750 on pink vinyl. But again, it's like the other one that's got a very, very similar cover to that. It doesn't actually say what this number of this one is. And it is on coloured vinyl. It's on pink vinyl. So if you're listening, Beatle, coloured vinyl. So that one is side 1. You see that? And then that is side 2. Nice, isn't it? So that is my Christmas gifts for Beatlemas 2023. Beatlemas. How are you celebrating Beatlemas Day? Eh? Just a bit of fun, folks. Just a bit of fun. Don't mean any harm by it. Yeah. So That is, I really do. I can't wait to play this. I'll probably play this after I've had my Christmas dinner in a bit. So whatever you're doing, please stay safe. I hope Santa's been kind to you all and you've all had some wonderful things like I have. Again, that one is nice, isn't it? And I've had some really nice books. So until the next video, which I don't really know when it's going to be, to be honest, I'm just going to say thank you all very much for your kind support and comments and subscriptions and things like that over the past year. You know, we've been really lucky this year as a channel. I hope it's going to continue into 2024, but you never know, do you? You are the Beat and Beatle Dave. Without you lot, this channel wouldn't exist, and I'd be bored out of my head, wouldn't I? So you're keeping me sane in some ways. Like I said, whatever you're doing, please stay safe. I hope you've had many lovely Beatles presents over this festive season. And just remember, Beatle Dave loves you all. So once again, cheerio everybody. Bye bye.